Welcome to another edition of Brian's Big Idea. Today, my big idea is about something that you probably have several pairs of, and it's shoes. Who knew that there was a market for shoes, or that many stocks, that many companies making shoes? Well, we all know a few of these names, but I wanted to take a look at the valuation and then talk about one of the companies who has possibly the best valuation and has also had insiders buying it. And then we're going to take a quick peek at Tracy Reinick's insider trader service here at Zacks. All right, let's go to our first stock that we're going to take a quick peek at, and it's Nike. It's the biggest boy on the block, biggest girl, biggest company, we'll say. It's a NKE is the ticker. It's a 3 that's a hold. A for growth, D for value. Now, I like that setup. And as we can see, the stock has come in nicely. You're in that $90 range, low 90s. Could be trailing back up. What could make it trail back up? Well, I understand there's going to be a CEO a transition here in the next year. And the CEO is very likely to spend a lot of money or have a new product design so that when he is moving out, he's moving out on top. So the stock price is up. Don't be surprised if there's a little bit of hocus pocus in there to make that stock price move higher going forward. That's a little inside idea on Nike. So I just want to talk about valuations here. We got 25 times forward earnings and very small top line growth. Price to sales at 2 and price to book pretty expensive here for Nike. So 25 times for Nike. Somewhat expensive when you're talking about shoes, sneakers. But they do sell a lot of them. So that is the idea. So one of the competition for Nike is a recent upstart. It's On Holdings. Maybe you see these shoes with ON on them. ON is the ticker. Also a Zacks rank 3. Also a great growth divergence here. A for growth, F for value. And a $20 billion market cap. And a good-looking chart over the recent term. So I kind of like what I'm seeing here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the valuation on. And we can see right away the number that jumps out at me is 32% top-line growth compared to Nike's flat. And then you're paying 38 times compared to Nike's 25. Margins are around 4%. Price to book, double that of, not quite double, 17 times price to book, right around the same price to sales. So odd is that the newer name in the group and a little bit more expensive, but showing good growth. All right, finally, we're going to take a look at Skechers. Skechers, XKX. Also a 3. All 3 of these are 3s. All 3 of them have A's, but this one's also got a good value score. And obviously the smallest of it at only $8 billion, $8.6 billion. A beat and the stock went down and the trend is not favorable, but let's take a look at our valuation here. And you're going to see 4% top line growth most recent quarter. Not as good as ON, but better than Nike. 14 times earnings, which is much lower than the other two, basically half. Price to book 1.96 or 2, as some people would call it. Very low. Value investors would be interested in this. All right, at 1.08 times sales, so the market doesn't value their sales that much. But here is the idea. Margins are growing, and insiders were buying this stock back a few months ago. Now, insiders traditionally are very well known for selling stock because they get stock as part of their compensation package, and they're turning that into cash at opportune times for themselves. So we're always seeing insider selling. It's not every day when you see insider buying. They know what's going on in the company. They know when there's something good happening. And we have a service here at Zacks run by Tracy Reinick, and it is Insider Trader. Now, Tracy gives nightly commentary on this. We can see this was posted on April 15th. And she talks about broader ideas in the market, and then she's got a portfolio of stocks, which she follows that have seen insider buying align with a strong Zacks rank. And I'm going to tell you that Skechers is one of them. Skechers is right there. It's in her portfolio. It is an attractive name. Tracy is finding all these great insider buys, so be sure to take a look at her service. All right, that's it for this week. Be sure to join me next week when I have another big idea. Take a look at a few stocks and one of the great services here at Zacks. But until then, why don't you go to Zacks.com/promo to check out all of our latest promotions.